Today we have the CLS back in the shop, this time to do the service B9. For the engine oil, I will use the Castrol Edge 5W30. The filters, all from Mahle or Mann filter, usually. This time we will use the fuel filter from Bosch. Also, we have to change the transmission oil, so the filter from Mahle, and the oil I will use the genuine ATF from Mercedes that fulfill the normative MB 236.15. So let's start by opening the hood and pushing it to the service position. As always, let's start by removing the engine cover. Just need to twist the bolt, push it up and then to the front. Now the engine is really hot because I was driving this car. We need to be careful. I will just open this, pull that, and we are ready to take the oil filter. We need the tool to take the cap. I didn't have one, so I designed it and 3D printed this one. And if somebody wants this, I can share the STL file, just comment below. And I will be more than happy to send you the file so you can 3D print it also. Here we have the oil filter. The filter itself, it comes with the new O-rings that you have one to put here on top and the two to install right here. With a small flat screwdriver, let's remove the old ones. We can now remove the oil filter. You just need to push it. And now you can reinstall the new one. It's equal in both sides, so it doesn't matter the position you push it in. Now with the new filter installed, just need to take your rings and push them to the right slot. Right here, just where you have this cut, it sits on the next one. You should see the torque request right here on top, 25 Newton meters. The oil filter is now installed. The oil fill plug is loose, so we can now lift the car, drain the oil. Now with the 8mm socket, let's remove all the under tray. With the socket 13, you need to open the drain and let the engine oil drain completely. With the oil totally drained, we can just give it a wipe and with a new crush washer reinstall the drain plug. As stated here in the oil pan, let's torque the drain plug to 30 Newton meters. And it's ready to take the new oil. The first 5 liters are in. Now I will put 1 more liter in, then I will start the car to fill the filter. And after that I will let the car sit for a little bit while I'll keep going the service, and in the end I will check the level again and I will top it if necessary. Now let it sit and then we check the level at the end. Let's continue changing the fuel filter. To remove the fuel filter, you just need to release this metallic clip down here, you see? And in here on top, you just need to take these two clips here on the fuel lines and remove the electrical connector. And it should slide up. These clips here, you need to press them with a pair of pliers and then with a small screwdriver, open the top. It can be a little bit tricky, but carefully you will be able to remove them without damaging them and then refit them, just pushing them in with the pliers. Let's start by pushing both of the clips. We have one on top and one on the bottom. Just like this, they are both open. Now we can remove also the electrical connector. It's off. And finally, the worst part, that are the clips. The first one is off. Now for the second one. And I have both open. So gently, let's push the rubber lines back. It's a good idea to inspect the tip of the rubber pipe to see if it is not damaged. It's normal if you split a little bit of diesel. So it runs to the top of the filter. Just put the line here high, like this, and now we can soak the diesel with a piece of paper to try to not spill diesel all over the place. You see how easy it slides off? Now the new filter will go in on the same orientation. We can take the plastic plugs, slide it in, and we can reattach the rubber hoses on the same location they were. One more time, just clean that little bit of diesel that came off the hose. Reinstall the electric plug. Then see if it is not putting stress on the lines. And now with the pliers we just need to reattach the clips like they were before, like this and like this. You see how easy they clip in again? Just be careful when removing them to do not damage the clip. And the fuel filter is changed. Now we just need to prime the car several times, start it, and it's normal if it dies the first time. You prime it again and you insist to turn it on, and as soon as the engine starts, it will run fine. While we are here, let's take care of the air filter. You just have a lot of Torx T25 bolts all around. you just need to undo them and open the lid here. So we will have 7 bolts all around. I mean 6 all around and 1 in the middle here on top. So 7 in total. We can now push this aside and slide the air filter off. You can see the air filter is not that bad. I like to vacuum clean the box inside before install the new filter. To install the new filter, you just need to take it with you'll see that it will have the whole deep recess here and this one shorter. This go up. Just open the cover and slide it in as you remove the old one. Just push it really well to the front and it is fitted in position. Now refit the cover, install the bolts all around. Install the bolts all around, the one in the middle, put the clips with the harness, the electrical harness in place, and the air filter, it is done. As part of the service fee, we need to flush the brake oil. I will now start by taking the oil from the container, then I will fill it with the new oil, and then we go to the brake calipers to open the bleeders and push the oil from there, topping up this guy here until we have the complete line flushed. Under the car, we can start, in my case, because my car is a left-hand drive, I will start on the rear, on the right side, removing the cap from the bleeder, right in here. It's an 11. And now I can attach the bleeder, my vacuum bleeder machine. I will attach it here. I will open the bleeder and I will start to push the fluid before stopping the tool. You need to tighten the bleeder again. Well, it's not easy for you to see, but I can clearly see the difference in color on the oil here on top. I can take it and go now to the rear left and then do the front. Here on the container, the oil is on the maximum level and we just need to close the cap and this one is ready. Now let's see the engine oil level. The engine is sitting for some time. And as you can see, it's okay. It could be a little bit higher, but I will not open the one new oil container just to put that little bit because it should be like 200 milliliters or something. So I will leave it like this and then I will check it regularly, and if it gets a little bit low, I will top it up. For sure, I will need to rotate the crankshaft to be able to drain the torque converter. To do that, we need to access the crank bolt, and for that we need to take the cover here in the front. So let's take the air duct out. Like this, and we need to remove this front cover here. This one. that will allow us to see the front of our crank. The next procedure is to change the fluid on the gearbox, that it is part of the service benign. But I will do a separated video with the detailed instructions for this procedure, and I will link it to the end of this one. So for the time being, in this video I will just put a time lapse of the procedure. To finalize the service, I just need to replace the cabin air filter, and I will use this Mahle LAC 413. This is a carbon activated. On the passenger footwell you have here below a cover with some Torx bolts in the front. It's Torx T20. You need to remove them and remove this cover here. Now you can clearly see the cover and the holes with the 3 bolts that you need to remove. See, with the bolts removed, the cover comes off really easy, and you need to disconnect this connector here for the lamp. Already out. Never mind about this. This is the control box for the CarPlay system, and you still have another wire there, but you don't need to unplug it, because you just need to push the cover a little bit to the side. Here below you can now see clearly the place where the filter goes, and you just have this tab that you need to slide to the left and open the cover and push the filter down. So here it is. It is not that bad. It was replaced not that long ago, but this is not such an expensive thing, and I like to change it every B service. In fact, the new filter with the fixation tab, you see that you have this arrow, this should point the front of the car. Now you just need to slide it in and slide this locking mechanism in place, and it will be attached in place. Now, with the new filter in place, already attached, we just need to refit this cover and bolt it to place, and it will be done. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope it was useful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications. Follow me also on social networks, especially on Instagram, because I post regular updates between the videos. See you on the next one. Bye!